Time for our stock of the hour. It's Hasbro today. Shares are down, but well off their lows after the world's largest publicly traded toy maker reported a disappointing first quarter. Abigail Doolittle has details why.
So in the pre-market, these shares had been down sharply, more than 9%. Now they're actually slightly higher. So starting off with why the stock is down so much. Terrible quarter, Vonnie. Terrible first quarter. And let's hop into the Bloomberg to see what the revenue growth looks like, or the lack thereof. You can see this chart in the GTV library, and you see there that revenue growth for the first quarter off in a big way, down more than 15%. They also lost $112 million relative to last year's $68 million profit. So a big shift there, as you can imagine. The Toys R Us bankruptcy having a lot to do with this. Plus, we have weakness out of Europe. But with the stock trading higher, one piece of that could be the fact that the company reiterated their profit margin, operating margin for 2018, despite the fact that segment after segment for the first quarter was lower. Bloomberg intelligence analyst Miriam Herzad is saying that it looks a bit like a near-term blip.
How do they work their way out of this and move past the Toys R Us bankruptcy?
Well, it's going to be a big question, but one point of comfort, another reason the stock could have turned higher on the call, is the fact that the CEO said that they believe that they're going to be able to fill that distribution hole with Walmart and Target, that both of those companies may pick up more, perhaps also pharmacies and dollar stores. So that could be a piece of it. And when we separate the fundamentals from the stock, which sometimes that's a great opportunity for investors when the stock has a different story than what the fundamentals are. And right now, a little bit of a turnaround from what could be this near-term Toys R Us. But let's take a look at valuation on the shares of Toys R Us, because you can make the case that they're pretty attractive here. This is the EQRV function on Hasbro, and we see that the stock is trading at a 25% discount to the comps, despite the fact relative to Mattel, its numbers from a growth perspective for both sales and earnings are better. On the other metrics also discount, and we see here these blue dots signal that current valuation is closer to Hasbro's historical lows. So could be attractive for the right investor with time.
All right, Abigail Doolittle with our stock of the hour.